they're reminding me of a situation which I guess it was triggering. What is it triggering? An abandonment wound or a rejection wound or a... I'm just going to tell you and we'll try to talk it through. I was talking to somebody. We were having a really nice conversation at a party. And then he's like, I'll be right back. Wait here. You'll wait here? I'll be right back. I'm just going to run to the restroom. And for some reason, I got this eerie feeling that he was like making fun of me or like making me wait or like... It was something like this. And so, because I've always been the fool to wait. And then they don't always come back. And granted, I don't know what happened, right? Like, maybe innocently enough, but there was like some trigger there, but I don't exactly recall that ever really happening. It was like a story I had in my head that, oh, they're making fun of me, or they're not coming back. Like, I don't recall that actually happening, and yet that's the story that was in my head. So that's where I'm like, was that an abandonment wound or a rejection wound? Like, meaning, oh shit. So they just flashed me an image. I think I've shared this story with you before. My mother had said, it was obviously before I was 5 because she was still alive. And we had gone to the grocery store and she was going to run in real quick. And, I mean, this was back, I was born in 1977, so it was, the tail end of the 70s or the early 80s. And just pointing out it was a different time back then. We wouldn't dare do that now. Oh, sorry, that reminded me of something else. Slow down. One thing at a time, please. Anyway, she left me in the car. And I remember waiting there for so long and being so scared to be left all alone and so worried about her, like really worried about her. And really feeling like this is just way too long. Now, I'm a baby, I was probably 3 or 4 years old. And I got up the courage. I was like, I gotta do it. I gotta go see her. I gotta go get her. She's never coming back. If I don't get her, I'm gonna have to wait in this car for the rest of my life. What am I gonna do? I have to have the courage to go get her or find her or find help because I'll just die in the car. Well, this is insane. I mean, these are the thoughts that were going through my head. And so I mustered up the courage and I was scared to death. But I thought, I got to do it. I have to. What else am I going to do? I can't wait here forever. I mean, it felt like forever for me. And so I finally thought, okay, let's do it. So I got out of the car and started walking, to the grocery store. And sure enough, she just happened to be coming then. Well, boy, did she lose it. She lost it. Of course, she, thinking, my God, my kid could have gotten stolen or killed or anything else. But meanwhile, you left me in the car. And so she yelled at me and she ran towards me and threw me in the back of the car and spanked me. And I remember my back snapping the way it was awful. But I remember just being so horrified. And I feel like that's somehow related to this, where I won't wait, right? So it was like when he said wait, I was like, oh no, we're not doing that. So I didn't say that to him. I just said sure. And he got up and left. And I think I maybe waited 10 seconds before I was like, nope. And I got up and walked. And such a shame, because such a lovely man that I would have enjoyed. And of course I saw him later in the party. And I think I hurt his feelings. And it was like, oh, this is hurt people. It had nothing to do with him that I got up and walked away. I really enjoyed talking with him. So it's like, I really hope I didn't hurt his feelings, but I think I did. And that was certainly not my intention, obviously, right? It was like, no, I'm not going to let you hurt me. Shit, that is what happened, isn't it? Was it from that? Oh, God. The other story that was coming through. Oh, I don't know if I should say that or not. My ex would do that when my daughter was little. He would tell me a story where he left her in the car when he went in to get coffee. And I was like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like that, I think that's why that probably triggered the fuck out of me. Like, don't you dare leave my child in the car. I don't care if you're in there for 10 seconds or 10 years. Like, don't you dare. Don't you dare. And of course, he could give a fuck. He did it all the time, apparently. But he was more relaxed and was right there. Maybe it is okay. Like, it's like sometimes I don't, like that to me is like not okay and not sane, like not okay. And yet I'm like, is it just me? Is it just like, maybe it is me. Maybe it is me. Maybe it's my wound. Maybe that's normal. Maybe parents leave their children in the car. I mean, like, I just don't, like, that seems insane to me. I could never do that. Even if I was in there for 10 seconds, I couldn't do it. I couldn't even do it with my dogs. You know how people leave their dogs outside when they run in to go do something? I could never do that. There were so many times I was like, well, I can't go because the dogs aren't allowed in the store. And I'm not leaving them outside. What? Are you insane? They were just as much my babies as my baby. Like, that's, it just, but I know that's legal. I know people do that. You know what, and I'm the idiot on the street who stands there with the dog when the dog's by itself and waits for the owner to come. Because I'm like, oh my God, you poor thing. Because they are stressed. You see them, they get so stressed out. So some of them, I just stand there. I don't, and I just give them a calm presence, and others want me to pet them and distract them while they wait. Yeah, fuck, this is really, it's been coming through heavy, like, I think I'm also upset because the first scene I told you, I recall being in the party and seeing him later and him giving me a glare. And I smiled, and then I saw the glare. And it's hitting me that I probably hurt him. Like, it didn't hit me then. I was sure he was hurting me or making fun of me or not wanting, do you know what I mean? Like, this is the hurt people shit. Oh God. Which makes me want to cry because I would never want to hurt him. That was the whole thing. It was like, oh, yeah, we are such a fucking shit show down here when we have these open wounds that we have a hard time healing. Because I do remember it coming out of nowhere, right? Like, I remember even at that time, I was I really thought I was much more healed than clearly I was. What is it? It's something right there. Because I do remember having that conversation. I remember it being lovely and totally calm and the whole thing. And just in him wanting to get up and leave, and even was lovely about it. He's like, I'll be right back. Literally out of nowhere, it hit me like, no, you're not. And no, I'm not going to be the fool. I'm not going to be the fool that waits and gets hurt and looks like a fool. That's what I thought. It was I thought, what did I possibly think that that he didn't want to talk to me and he was just using it as an excuse to step away. And how long am I going to sit there? How long am I going to sit there? Oh no, I'm not sitting here. Because I have done that in the past. It's more than just that. That is true. I have waited in the past. Maybe not exactly that incident. Maybe not conversations and then sitting there waiting. But I have waited in the past and too long. And then it's like, what are you doing? How long are you going to wait? How much of your life are you going to waste waiting? Right? And there's no clarity, there's no change, so how much time are you going to waste? And this is just interesting how they're showing this and how this is playing out. The reason being is I do recall thinking, oh my God, did I hurt him? But I think more subconsciously. Because I think I was still cloudy. But I wonder if it did seep in somehow, because after that trigger, the reason I say subconsciously is because I don't think I was aware at the time, but as I'm talking this through, it must have been some kind of subconscious awareness because I recall waiting around oh my God, sorry, so many things were triggered by that, but unnecessarily for others. It's like the ones I should have waited for, I didn't. And the ones I did wait for, I shouldn't have. Right? You get so twisted because it's like you end up waiting for those you shouldn't because what? It's like you almost don't care if they hurt you or something like this. It's something like this, where the ones that could really hurt you, you're like, oh no. Do you hear this twist? Right? It's the idea of being, afraid of getting hurt again. Where it's like, fuck, it's something right here. Oh, it seems so obvious. It's, I don't know, maybe it's just being hurt too many times. To me, it just seems like one has to trust oneself and love oneself and be more open and clear and right. I guess I could have been brave enough the second it hit me, but I don't know that it even hit me until he walked away. I think he walked away, and then it was like a 10-second or a 30-second lightning bolt. Wait a minute. You're going to sit here forever. Don't do that. Get up and enjoy all the people that are here. So what is that? It's like, it's the ego. It's the monkey brain, right? Like it's the ego from, chattering and jumping you all over, going to all the branches and all the vines up in your brain. Remember this time? Remember this time? Shaking all those trees loose. Remember this one? Remember this one? You better get up and go. It's like it will pull you away from your current reality if you let it. You let that fear run the show. But again, it's like, it's just trying to protect you by saying, well, remember, remember, remember. And it's like you have to be like, oh, yes, I thank you for reminding me, but that's not happening here and now. And even if it is, what's the worst case scenario? After 5 minutes, you go chat with somebody else, right? Because you realize he's not coming back. Like, it's fine, right? Like it's telling ourselves the right thing at the right time. It's like otherwise we do miss out on good things because of our own wounds, is what I'm trying to share with you. This has happened to me too many times. And it is this idea of fear, but it's like, it's more than just fear. It's like recognizing the fear in real time. It's like, instead of moving from that fear or not, it's like, because it is like fawn, freeze, flight, fight kind of mentality, where some of us, it's like we fear the fear, but we move from the fear, right? We're like, oh, right. and like get afraid to move away. And it's like, no. Feel that fear and ask yourself the right question in real time. Like, what's happening here? What exactly are you afraid of? Right? That, he's laughing behind your back. He doesn't want to talk to you. Okay, well then, you're a big girl. You're okay. Like, is that really what's happening here? No, probably not. So, okay, well, so did you enjoy talking to him? Yes. Okay, well, do you want to stay? You know what I mean? It's like talking yourself off the ledge, like having the correct conversation versus allowing your mind to go shaking loose all the old stuff that isn't relevant right here, right now. So it's like being brave enough to make a different choice. Which is also interesting, because I think we think we're making a different choice, right? I'm not going to let that happen again. But it's not making a different choice. It's making the same choice. I got up the courage to get out of the car, and that was the mistake, right? That caused the problem. And, in retrospect, like, obviously, like, I was safer sitting in the car. As scary as that was too. And I'm trying to talk this through here. And so it's like, I'm not going to change the past by making the same decision now. Right? So making the same decision, thinking I'm making a different one, where I'm not, I'm going to get up the courage. I'm walking away from this. I'm not going to let that hurt me. Same mentality in the car. I was scared to death and I was moving from fear. Oh, I'm not staying here. I'm going to get up the courage and go find my mom. Right? It's like making the wrong connections in our brain and moving from the wrong connections, moving from that fear, moving from the fear from the worst case scenario. Like, it's such a sad, fucked up thing we do, or I do anyway. Or it's like, you can't let that fear run your show. It's so sad to me to like think of these stories. But I know they're here for me and to share. to help you see if you're doing the same thing. Because we do them at the dumbest times, like the silliest things, and important times as well, for sure. But my point is like, some of the times that we're being so silly, like such a silly thing, like a grown adult, it's fine, yet that cost me, that could have been maybe a lovely relationship, friendship, anything. It's like, what is it costing us? Not healing, not recognizing. And don't beat yourself up too much either, right? Like, in other words, it's all happening always for us, right? For me to see and learn that lesson. And at the same time, that could have been a very important pivot, and likely was, because there's somebody else there who I ended up meeting, who I very much enjoyed meeting, and I would not have likely have met. But, I mean, who knows? Who knows, right? Like, but we can do that too. We can speculate all that stuff, and where's that going to get you, or what, it's like, I do want you to see this silver lining. At the same time, you can't ever analyze it. It's like, it kind of like is the idea of it. Life is life, and every step we make, the choices we make, do determine our future. But we can't play that game in trying to determine our future. We have to be honest with ourselves in real time. Is this honoring me? Do I want this or not? And move from that alignment, not from the alignment of fear, and not calculating, right? Oh, am I going to get, or is this the right thing? It's more like calculating in the sense that, am I having fun? Is this going to take me to where I want to go, right? Or is running from this, right? Like, are you moving from love or from fear? And recognizing it more and more in real time. Yeah, it is interesting too, because it's such a small thing that they're reminding me of. This happened years ago. Years meaning 5 or 6 years ago. But it is interesting because that probably was the beginning of shakiness. Maybe that's why they're reminding me. Sorry, like they're showing this to me now too. Because, it was a shaky time. Things are starting to change. And so, I'm not even sure this can go out. I'm not sure this is a point for everybody else or just for me. It's like, when will it end? I can't tell if my subconscious mind is tormenting me with all these little reminders, or trying to help heal me. In other words, like, look at what you missed out on, but that seems like torment. And or remember when you moved from fear and what it cost you. Yeah, I don't know. So, in other words, heal that so that you don't. So continue that way, or so you don't hurt anybody else, Again, like, that breaks my heart to think I would, like, that man, he was gorgeous. Certainly was not my intention. But that rarely is. Maybe that's what they're showing me too. It's like, it's true. It's like, rarely are people aware when they do that hurt. I mean, at least, that's what I believe. I don't think most people intentionally mean to be assholes. Like, I certainly wasn't intending to be an asshole. It was just the opposite. It was like it triggered a wound in me and was like, oh, no. But that's what we have to look at and be like, no, you got to remove that wound. You got to heal that sore, because that's not what's happening here. And now you're hurting somebody else because you're scared, because you're worried about something, because of that fear. Do you see? And it's like, oh God. And it is like the double wound, because so I already had the wound and now it stabs me in the gut and in the heart to think that I hurt somebody else. Like, what did he think? I didn't mean to hurt him. I didn't mean to make him feel bad. I mean, it's all these beautiful men. It's beautiful men I'm scared of because they could hurt me. But I can't stand the other ones that have no fear of coming up either. God, what a disaster. When will it end? Get me out of my head.
Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.